All right, it's bell ringer time. Let's dive into it. So the image shows part of the rock cycle with three different types of rocks. Okay, there's a cycle. We got three rocks. Makes sense. So the question just says, what are the identities of rocks 1, 2, and 3? Okay, we can do that, no problem. So let's take a look at this cycle here. We have different processes being shown. So we've got heat and pressure, we have magma, we have sediment, but we don't have the actual rocks identified. So how we are used to doing it is it shows the rock type, and then we say, okay, how do we make a metamorphic rock? Or how do we make an igneous rock? But this question's asking the opposite. Here's how they're happening, here's what's causing them to happen, but what rock is actually forming because of it. So let's take a look here. First, we have that heat and pressure. I think for me personally, this is the easiest one to remember. So remember the arrow is pointing toward what it is becoming. So here we've got the arrow pointing toward rock number 3. So basically what we have to think about, what does heat and pressure on a previous rock create? And remember, when you see that heat and pressure, we know we must be talking about a metamorphic rock. Metamorphic. So let's just label that there and come back to it. Another easy one I think is sediment. So here we have sediment up here. Remember, that's that small bits of rock or that dirt, sand, clay, whatever. So the sediment is pointing toward rock number 2. So what does sediment eventually become? This is going to make sense. A sedimentary rock. It has the word sediment in it. Sedimentary. And again, there's that word sediment. Remember that sediment lays on top of each other. It goes through that cementation or compaction, meaning it squeezes together to form a solid rock. Sedimentary. Okay, and lastly, we have that magma. We could also say lava if we're feeling extra. That magma or lava is going to cool down and solidify, meaning become a solid. It's going to harden to form this last type of rock. And we know whenever we see that magma and lava cooling or hardening, we must be talking about an igneous rock. So bam, just like that, we labeled all three types of rocks. So let's take a look at our answer choices here. A says rock 1 is metamorphic. Nope, because we just labeled rock 1 as igneous. So nope. B says rock 1 is igneous. Check, because look right up there. Rock 2 sedimentary. Check, because we already labeled it. And rock 3 metamorphic. Check. So we know this must be it. C is not going to be it because rock 1 they said is sedimentary, and we know it's igneous. And rock 1 for D says metamorphic. To that one too. So it's definitely going to be B because rock 1 is igneous, rock 2 sedimentary, rock 3 metamorphic. All right, go ahead and put your answer. Tell me why it is correct, and I'll see you at direct instruction.